Hello. Thank you for coming to play with my mind today. I'm Gretchen Vogel. I've been a mystic, an author, I've channeled for more than 4 decades, but now it's time to teach. So I invite you to play with my ideas. In early 2020, during the first lockdown, my husband and I decided to take a course on Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist worldview over Zoom, of course, with the Buddhist curator at Harvard. The word karma came up every now and then. And I have to admit, I didn't have a lot of experience with Buddhism. And I had even less experience with the word karma. I think I thought about it the way most people do, cause and effect, the boomerang effect of our actions, that sort of thing. I was brought up Catholic, so I understood sin, heaven and hell. And in yoga, there was the Vedic tradition. So I was awfully excited to learn new things. And especially when we were really bored, this was loads of fun. But I latched on to the idea of karma as something to play with in my mind. Now, as a small aside, I have to let you know that most of what I draw together in these videos will be from my own work, but from different sources, many different meditations. When I have a question, I dial up and I receive answers, and I try and understand what I've been given. The very first tip on what karma really is came to me in a meditation with a horse. It was a horse that we had, but he was deceased. He was in the world of spirit. And in a later video, I'm going to be talking about this horse in the context of why this horse was talking to me about karma in the first place. But that is not this video. But he said that karma was patterns of energy that we carry within us. So let's rinse and repeat that one. Karma is patterns of energy that we carry within our mind, our emotions, maybe even on our physical body. So energy patterns. What an interesting idea. How did they get there? What are they made of? I had lots of questions. In subsequent meditations, I asked how they got there. The answer came that we create these patterns within ourselves by repeating thoughts, repeating beliefs, repetitive emotional content. So it's the repetitive aspect that is very important here. So then, what are these energy patterns made of? The answer to that was that they are made of subtle matter. Now, I had to go back to an older meditation of something that I didn't understand at the time. And in this meditation, which was not about karma, that the sentence was matter accumulates where there is a continued focus. Now, we're not talking about manifestation. We're not talking about the law of attraction here. We're talking about karmic patterning. So in a quantum sense, matter clumps, if you will, along with a continued focus. Continued may mean repetitive also. And so what we think really does matter, because we create these karmic patterns ourselves, and they become part of our personal ecology. These energy patterns become part of us. So maybe this is what is meant by the phrase thoughts are things. Maybe this is how they get to be things if we think them over and over again. And of course, nobody has thought patterns that play in loops, of course. Nobody's ever experienced that. Anyway, um, there is so much to understand on these karmic patterns. I mean, what if these karmic patterns are what is triggered in certain situations with other people? And what if these karmic patterns really hamstring us from having joy, from doing what we want to do in life? From putting on music and dancing around the kitchen. What if there were pronouncements about us when we were children that we could not refute because we didn't have the logic, and they became beliefs about ourself? And if we created these karmic patterns, can we dissolve them? And I do have that in a meditation, and I've been working on dissolving my own karma, which is so in that experience, I can share it from an experimental point of view. So there's lots more to come on karma. And I'm so happy that you gave me your time today. My website is How Spirit Works, and we'll see you again very, very soon. All right. Thank you so much.